Caleb going to throw right away. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Williams. The Dolphins.
Typical body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treating like a god, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical, body of the dominance, that's so typical, tell like a god, that's so typical, and he's still modest, so typical, don't wanna talk about it, so cynical, so don't cut it out. Sugar in a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, no worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that... Going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. fake. Dak. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. First and 10. Play fake. Prescott. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 2. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the...
It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, we're going to 54. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Everybody kill. Hey, kill. Yeah. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
54, going to 54. Why?
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
26.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
46.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let it up.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spent a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Has an opening. Past the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. What a run by Williams. It's a gain of 49.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game.
He finna quit. What are you waiting on?
And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Still going. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 47 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
To the right side, caught by Burden. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Third and long. Here's Williams. Connection made. It's Burden. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They pitch it to Swift. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He's got the open man, that's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
At the 35-yard line.
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. Here's Prescott. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose your...
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him.
He gone.
Take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Santos on for the field goal.
And now, how about this? It's a fake. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.